Assalamualikum OyaRahmatullahe OyaBarakatuhu. Innal hamdanillah wassalatu wassalamu ala rasulillah. Amma ba'd. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. This is Muhammad Kamrul Hussain, Department of Business Administration, Metropolitan University, Sylhet. Welcome to my virtual classroom, MKA CLASS ROOM. Now let's start today's video tutorial. Now we will see challenges for mobile banking solution. So there are several challenges in developing sophisticated mobile banking applications. Now we are trying to discuss it in the year. Handset accessibility. First drawback is handset accessibility. Handset accessibility. The first drawback we have. So there are a large number of different mobile phone devices, and it is a big challenge for banks to offer a mobile banking solution buzzword on any type of device. Some of these devices are supported Java Me, and other supported SIM application toolkit, a web browser, or only SMS. So that is the very difficult for a bank, or there is a challenge, too much challenge for banking industry for their mobile banking, because there has the different mobile companies, different types of mobile set. So all sets are not supported by this mobile banking. So everyone is not covered by this mobile banking. So that is the very big problem for the banking industry. The desire for interoperability is largely depend on the banks themselves, where installed applications as like Java based or native provide better security, are easier to use, and allow development of more complex capabilities similar to those of internet banking, while SMS can provide a basic but become a difficult to operate with the more complex transactions. In practice, banking interfaces are well defined and money movements between banks flow. The ISO 8583 standard. As mobile banking matures, money movements between service providers will naturally adopt same standards as in the banking world. Then here has the security problem. Security problem for the mobile banking. Mobile banking is more secure than internet banking. Mobile banking can be conducted only for one specific device, a smartphone or tablet, which has a SIM card, telephone number of which were already registered with the bank account, unlike the internet banking, which can be conducted using any number of devices connected to the internet, such as smartphone, tablet, laptop, desktop computer, etc., etc. So if they try to minimize, there is a security risks like blank SMS or fake SMS. If bank can make alert for their customers, then this security will be helpful for them. In the case of internet banking, a hacker needs to steal the credentials, that means username and password, which is possible by remotely installing a keystroke logging software in the victim's device. Whereas in the case of mobile banking, either of the fraudster need to steal the mobile device which has a SIM card and the phone number which is already registered with the bank account, or steal the phone number using SIM card swiping. See, if the victim's mobile device is stolen, then he would realize it, and if the phone number is stolen using SIM card sweeping, then he would not get any signal on his mobile devices. He would realize that something is wrong. But if a victim's internet banking credentials, that is username and password, are stolen, then by the time he would realize that hackers would have already hacked his bank account. So there is a problem. So if the mobile number is sweeping or hacked, then the mobile user cannot realize that he is hacked. But lately he will realize, but whenever he realize that his or her number hacked, then already hackers take his money from his account. It is 2 days or 3 days after. Banks could make mobile banking even more secure if they can make use of the fingerprint scanner on a smartphone along with a alphabetic password to verify the identity of a customer. So that is the good things. Banks can make it more secure whenever a bank can fingerprint use, and not only fingerprint but also alphabetic password. Thus, by incorporating multi-factor authentications, a mobile device which I have, fingerprint scan who I am, and alphabetic password what I know, banks could make mobile banking even more secure. So in this way, the mobile banking can make more secure than others making by the bank. Then the for aspect, several things can be offered by the bank, that's are for the secure infrastructure for the financial transactions over wireless network. That is the physical part of the handheld device. If the bank is offering a smart card based security, the physical security of the device is more important. Security of any thick client application running on the device. In case the device is stolen, the hacker should require at least an ID password to access the application. Authentications of the device with the service provider before initiating a transactions. This would ensure the unauthorized device are not connected to perform financial transactions. That means whenever you try to transact any kind of transaction, then you have to have the part of authentications, user ID, password authentications of bank's customer, encryptions of data being transmitted over the air, encryptions of data that will be stored in the device for later offline analysis by the customer. One-time password are the latest tool used by the financial and banking service provider in the fight against cyber fraud. Instead of relying on traditional memorized password, OTPs, one-time password, are requested by customer each time they want to perform transactions using the online or mobile banking interface. When the request is received by the password is sent to the customer's phone via SMS, the password is expired once it has been used or once its scheduled life cycle has expired. Because of the connections made explicit above, it is extremely important that SMS gateway providers can provide a decent quality of service of banks and financial institutions in regarding SMS services. Therefore, the provision of service level agreements is required for this industry. It is necessary to give banks customers delivery guarantees to all messages as well as measurement on the speed of delivery, throughput, etc. So in this way, the mobile banking has become more secure. Then we will see scalability and reliability. Reliability, we can see reliability. So another challenges for CIOs or CTOs of the banks is scale up the mobile banking infrastructure to handle exponential growth of the customer base. With the mobile banking, the customer may be sitting in any part of the world through time or anywhere banking, and hence the banks need to ensure that the systems are up and running in a true 24/7 fashion. 24/7, that means 24 hours in a day and 7 days in a week. As customers who will find mobile banking more and more useful, their expectations from the solution buzzword will increase. Banks unable to meet the performance and reliability expectations may lose customer confidence. There are systems such as mobile transactions platform which allow quick and secure mobile enabling of various banking services. Recently, there has several mobile banking applications with leading banks adopting mobile transactions platform and central bank publishing guidelines for mobile banking operations. So that is the reliability. That means it should be open and it should be available 24 hours in a day. Application distributions. Application distributions. Application distribution. So due to nature of connectivity between banks and customers, it would be impractical to expect customers to regularly visit banks or connect to a website for regular upgrade of their mobile banking applications. It will be expected that the mobile application itself check the upgrades and upgrades the download necessary patch. However, there could be many issues to implement this process, such as upgrade, synchronizations of the other dependent components. So application should be distributed, so it should be automatically updated. There should have systems in this way, developed system in this way that there should be updated automatically. So sometimes customers are not possible to go their bank every time for their update newses or update things or update softwares. So there should have a opportunity in this way that these softwares should be upgraded automatically. Last one, personalization. Personalization. That is the important thing, that these applications, this software should have the opportunity for personalizations to their account, as like language. So if he is not understanding English, then should have opportunity for him or her in Bengali or Hindi or any other language. Date time format, sometimes date and time formats are the different that means sometimes date, month, year, sometimes year, month, date. So there has opportunity for the customers to arrange date and time format, amount format, default transactions, standard beneficiary list, alerts. So these are the personalization options we have to have in this mobile banking for the development of the customers benefit. So finally we have seen that for the facing the challenges of mobile banking, so there has a handset accessibility. So banks should try to develop in this way that walls mobile set should be useful for use of mobile banking. Later on we see security. So bank can use 2-layer security system or 3-layer security system, as like fingerprint, then use the numerical password, and then you for their fingerprint or the mobile device. So these are the several authentication system. Multi-factor authentications can be used to secure their fund. Later on we are seeing scalability, or reliability. That means service should be have 24 hours in a day, because customers can access their bank account anytime, anywhere. So customers may go far there, the time difference, time may be differ from their bank locations. So that's why it should be have the 24 hours services. Then application distribution. So application distribution says that due to nature of connectivity between bank and its customers, it would be impractical to expect customers to regularly visit the banks to connect their websites or regular updates. So their updates should be regularly updates, automatically update. And lastly, personalization. So they are using that devices and that softwares, download it from the website of the bank, and if this software has the personalizations opportunity, then the customers can use it very compatibility, as like they should have the color changing opportunity or theme changing opportunity, that will get several benefits, or benefits in mind can be changed. There are several themes for in this way, opportunity for personalizations. In this way, these challenges can be facing, but challenges these challenges can be solutioned by the banking industry. This all about today. Stay home, stay safe, try to maintain a safe social distance, try to wash your hands frequently in a day. Subhanaka Allahumma wa bihamdika ashhadu an la ilaha illa anta astaghfiruka wa atubu ilaika. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuhu.